So way back when the Switch was first getting revealed, the overall reception was pretty mixed. Just a mixed bag of Nintendo's gonna fail, and I'm 100% behind Nintendo. I was 100% behind Nintendo, of course. Have you seen my channel? But now with the sales, and this is speaking actual numbers here, people thought at a point that Nintendo was not able to keep up with demand. And a lot of people say, and this is a good observation, that the PlayStation 4 actually couldn't keep up with demand when it was first being revealed. So we just thought that this was par for the course, and usually people can't keep up with demand. That's just a thing, but a lot of it is a bunch of different reasons. There was this whole Apple thing when we thought, or it could be true, Apple was buying up a chip that the Nintendo Switch needed, and they were essentially playing tug of war for the chips. And Apple had more influence than Nintendo, of course, in that sort of market, so that led to a lot of shortages. There was other stuff about how Nintendo might have underestimated the demand for the Switch, and I 100% agree. They overshot the 3DS, and they definitely overshot the Wii U at first. But now all those issues are pretty much gone. We've seen multiple increases, weekly increases, monthly increases, just major sales. So Nintendo has slowly but surely fixed up issues. I remember there was a point where Reggie said, "Nah, we can't promise that there will be enough Switches this holiday." But the thing is, it's the number one selling like anything during Black Friday, which is really cool because the Nintendo Switch didn't have a discount this Black Friday. All they had was that Mario bundle, and Mario sells, but still something that wasn't even discounted sold on Black Friday. That's really weird and really cool in a way. Everyone picked one up, but yeah, it's really cool to just think about how much Nintendo has fixed their stock issue. And now we're here 10 months in, and there was this article by Go Nintendo. I'm crediting Go Nintendo, and put the link in the description, that's saying that the Nintendo Switch is outpacing the Wii by 10 or 20%, which is really cool because the Wii is one of the most recognizable and top selling pieces of tech like ever. So when you see that it's going to outsell it, and the Wii, if I'm not mistaken, sits at about 101 million units, and for instance, the PlayStation 4 right now is losing momentum according to Sony at about 65 million. So yeah, and the 3DS is at about 71 or 72 million, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just how, and both of those systems are losing momentum, and that's just a testament to how great the Wii sold. So the Switch is set to beat that by 10%. It's outpacing the Wii by 10 or 20%. I remember when it was first revealed, and I mean first revealed, back last October, and everyone just said, "Oh, it's just a Wii U 2.0. It's just a PS Vita 2.0. It's not gonna sell." People, they reached. It was really long reaches, and they were like, "Oh, it's not gonna sell. It's not gonna sell." Now it's it's outpacing one of the number one pieces of hardware just ever of all time. So this is really great to see Nintendo how good they bounce back, and I believe it. Like, I seriously believe it. None of this stuff is set in stone, of course. Maybe it won't. I'm thinking that it'll definitely do like PS4 numbers or 3DS numbers, since Nintendo handhelds usually at least do like 50 or 40 million, which is great. Though that number alone is great. The Xbox is sitting at about 40 million. But yeah, this is one of my favorite systems right now. Probably my favorite system right now, due to a lot of stuff, especially the portability. I mean, there are some flaws. I'm not saying that it's perfect. But yeah, I do think that it's going to have no problem selling this many. And it's funny because GameStop just released an article saying that Nintendo still hasn't caught up with demand. So the Switch just keeps gaining momentum, and you can't tell me that the Wii U had momentum for this long. You can't tell me that. Not even the Wii, I'm pretty sure, had momentum for this long and this strong of a momentum for this long, as you can tell by the Switch outpacing it. So GameStop is saying that, and the Switch literally like helped them. It had an 8% boost. They're losing money. GameStop is dying essentially, and well, the Switch essentially helped them die slower, and that's really cool. And I'm pretty sure Best Buy said something similar. the Switch helped them. I mean, a lot of systems do it, but not after this long. You know, after this long, that does not last for a while. But Nintendo, they did calculate when to release it. March was a weird month to release it, but it was definitely a strong launch. You know, a lot of people only consider Zelda that one game that showed up, but now that you see the momentum that Nintendo was able to create, and they're going to keep creating it, and how strong it's going, and how much it's helping the stores, and how many people they're making happy with these experiences they're putting out on the Switch, it's definitely, you can definitely see. It's like, well, we only had Zelda that much, but every month was a consistent release of a consistently good game. I mean, I don't really see, and especially this, like November, we're getting a lot of great games for the Switch. But yeah, essentially, that's all I really wanted to say. Just the video saying how the Switch is just beasting, and how I'm not really surprised, and a lot of people are, because they really did not want the Switch to succeed, or they really thought the Switch wouldn't succeed. And you know, you can never be too sure with Nintendo, so don't really blame them. I don't blame them. Well, yeah, it's great to see this come back and turn around. I always say that during the videos, but now I really mean it. Now I'm giving you guys in this video form that, well, Nintendo, they got this momentum, and you know, they plan on keeping it, because 2018 is starting to shape up to be a great year, and the Nintendo Switch is shaping up to be a great console and one of my favorite pieces of tech, like, ever. So I guess I'll hop off of here.